What is going on, everybody? It is Tal, and I'm bringing you my Week 7 battle versus the Fairfield Fairthorns and Mental Mark. Really excited for this battle, really excited to face off against Mark. I will leave his channel down in the description below. He's a great guy and a great battler too, and this battle is definitely going to be a challenge. Doing a little bit of a different setup this week, just trying a lot of different things this week, so see how it goes, but our Carolina Panchams here are facing off against Mental Mark and the Fairfield Fairthorns, which have Jolteon, Roaring Moon, Mousehold, Galvantula, Pecharunt, Metagross, Minior, Ursaluna, Regirock, Dusknoir, and what is that? I don't know. Reuniclus. Jolteon can go into Electric, Fairy, and I believe Ice type, maybe Water, and then Regirock can go into Rock, Flying, and Grass. So huge threats here. Jolteon is super duper duper fast. Roaring Moon can also be super fast with Dragon Dance. There's Quick Feet on Jolteon, so everything is like a way of boosting its own speed. So I'm very, very afraid on that front. Pecharunt is really a nuisance because it just kind of sits on a lot of my mons, and so I can't really run a lot of physical because Pecharunt is going to kind of stop that, and we'll see that in the team builder, why it's like really difficult for me. Metagross is like not that bad in my opinion. It's pretty good in the Valiant, but besides that, I think we have checks to it. Minior with Shell Smash definitely can be an issue, but also do have checks to that. Ursaluna Blood Moon is going to be the biggest issue in this match. Very, very, very afraid of it and what it can do against our team. Especially like a spec set or like a super bulky set. And then the last three, Regirock, Dusknoir, and Reuniclus all can come, but that's going to be more of a Trick Room mode. So not as scared about those. But just jumping into the team builder real quick. We have a mixed Iron Valiant. We have a ton of speed here. I believe enough speed to outspeed a max speed Mousehold, which I don't assume it's going to come, but I still just definitely want to outspeed it. We put enough attack, I believe, to KO, I think, a max HP Ursaluna with a close combat, and then we threw the rest in special attack. We're mainly just going to be clicking close combat and Moonblast, and then like a Shadow Ball in case of like Pecharunt. A lot of knockoff as well, probably, if, you know, I predict a switch, especially into Pecharunt. Pecharunt really sits on us, but we definitely have answers into it, but still is definitely an issue. And Ursaluna, I didn't actually, originally I didn't have Iron Valiant, but in Mox, Ursaluna was such an issue that I had to bring it. There was nothing I could do. So I needed Iron Valiant. If it's Chople, Ursaluna, we have answers in the back, but yeah, Ursaluna is definitely, Blood Moon is going to be very difficult. Next one we have is a very, very bulky Jirachi here. We have, I think, enough speed to outspeed a max speed Jolly Metagross. I believe that was the calc. And we have some of these I don't even know. I think we can live either an Earth Power. I think we can live an Earth Power from a +1 Ursaluna if they're not invested, or live a max modest Earth Power from an Ursaluna. We have Encore to lock that Ursaluna. Again, it's basically all about Ursaluna. Into a Calm Mind. We have Flash Cannon for general coverage, as well as into the Pecharunt and the Terra Fairy or Ice on the Jolteon. We have Aura Sphere because that kind of just hits everything, especially the Ursaluna, the Regirock, the Roaring Moon, and the Mousehold. And U-turn just to pivot out. And we have enough defense to live. What do we? I think we just put a ton into defense. I'm not gonna lie. I think we live a +2 Adamant Earthquake from a Minior, and then we put the rest in the special attack. So this is just gonna be something that it's gonna be a switch. We have many switch-ins because I needed to play bulk versus their bulk because it's gonna be very hard to break. Next up, we have Dragapult, and Dragapult is going to be Scarf. We have enough speed to outspeed a max speed timid Jolteon. We have Shadow Ball, U-turn, Draco, Surf. It looks like Deja Vu from last week, and it's because it is the same set. Besides the item and the EVs, we threw the rest in special attack, and then we put max special attack, and then the rest into HP, and then defense, special defense, a little bit of mix. This is supposed to clean up late game with a Shadow Ball or a Draco. We have Infiltrator in case of a sub on Moon or Pecharunt or just anything. I didn't really need the Clear Body because nothing's really dropping my stats. yeah, I mean, Dragapult's kind of simple. It's just the outspeed. It also outspeeds +1 on the moon, and that's going to be very important if they set up a Dragon Dance. Coming up next, Weezing, super duper duper bulky. We have enough speed to outspeed. I think it's just like no investment on Minior if they just, you know, or just like a little bit of investment on Ursaluna to outspeed a Weezing, but we have enough speed just to creep some things. I believe, I don't remember exactly what these do. I think we can live like a Heavy Slam or an Iron Head from a Adamant Metagross, something like that. We're Levitate this week because of the Moon, because of the Metagross, because of the Ursaluna, because of the Minior, because of the Regirock, etc., etc. Running Defog this week in case they get up webs of Galvantula. They haven't brought Galvantula, but still afraid. If they want to set up Toxic Spikes, we are Levitate, so we still need to get Defog. If they set up Rocks with Regirock or Metagross, we can get rid of those. Will-O-Wisp is for basically just hitting everything. It just chips. And originally I had Clear Smog, but again, Calm Mind Ursaluna was such an issue that I threw on... Sorry, originally I had Strange Steam, but because Ursaluna was such an issue, I threw on Clear Smog and called it a day. So very bulky this week, just trying to live some hits and switch in and out, because this Mon, Jirachi, and then our last two Mons are going to be huge pivots that set up late game for Valiant and Dragapult. And introducing for the first time this week, first time all season, we have Ursaring. Ursaring facing off against its older, I was going to say brother, but almost like, I don't know, I guess older brother in Ursaluna Blood Moon. We are super bulky. We have enough attack to, I believe, KO a Roaring Moon, or to 2-hit KO a max HP Ursaluna Blood Moon. We are running Guts, we're running Rest, Sleep Talk, and then we threw the rest in the special defense to live some Blood Moons, some Hyper Voices, some Earth Powers, and also this is a big Jolteon check. We really checked Jolteon really big with this. Rest, Sleep Talk, of course, just to get that health back. Guts gets boosted for those Earthquakes and Low Kicks. I originally had Body Slam, but this is just going to be a huge tank and make their life really difficult to break through. If they don't, like, really hurt this thing, it's just gonna sit there and it's gonna keep clicking Rest and Sleep Talk. And if I get lucky enough with these Earthquakes or Low Kicks, it's gonna be game over. And the final Mon that we have is again, we're running bulk this week. We're running a bulky Rotom Heat here. Pain Split, Overheat, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, very standard. I think we live a max special attack, modest Blood Moon from an Ursaluna. We have enough special attack to KO a max HP Metagross with an Overheat. We outspeed a no investment Pecharunt, and we threw the rest into defense plus a Bold Nature just to take things like Psychic Fangs and knockoffs from the Metagross and the Roaring Moon. And yeah, I think we also live a knockoff into a Dragon Claw from a speed boosting Roaring Moon, so I think that's really important. But yeah, so that is it for the team builder. Really excited for this week and face off against Mark. And yeah, let's just jump right into the battle. See ya. Okay, so here we are with our week 7 battle, and he did bring about the 6 I expected. We have the Ursaluna, of course. We have Uniclus, Metagross, Jolt, Pecharunt, and Moon. Yeah, these are what I expected. Reuniclus and like Minior were always kind of a toss-up, but I just need Jirachi here and then just see where we go. And yeah, this is gonna be really fun. Excited to face Mark for the first time. He is 3-3, I believe, and we are 4-2, so a very big match right now as he leads the Jolteon. It's what I expected. I expect the Volt Switch just to come out here. And I think I'm fine just clicking U-turn. I mean, he could click like a Spec Shadow Ball. So I'm like low-key considering going into the Ursaring. What to do. Yeah, really considering the Ursaring switch. And I think I will. Do I want to? I think I take the hit pretty well. I'm going to click U-turn. Because I think if you are Spec Shadow Ball, you don't kill, and then we can calc it and see if that is the right move. Yeah, Jolt is definitely going to be doing a lot. I do want to calc this right now with our Jirachi set. Oh, it's not here. Ooh. So he does click the Volt switch. That doesn't do a lot. As we wait on this, I'm expecting probably like a Reuniclus, maybe. He goes Metagross. Okay, so it's not super effective. Gonna do some damage there, and then I think we're pretty free to go into Rotom, right? Could go into Weezing. I think Rotom is just 100% my switch, and yeah. So he has the leftovers. That's good to know. So lefty, so he's definitely bulkier. I think Willow is really free here, because even if he goes into Ursaluna, it's fine. So yeah, I'm going to click Willow. Goes into Reuniclus. We get to see if it's Magic Guard. Nice, we hit. Or if it's... and it is going to be Regenerator. So that's nice to know. Our switches to this are kind of limited. And I think I'm just going to click Volt Switch and see how much it does. It does 19. It does nothing. I am going to calc this right now. Reuniclus with a Volt Switch. Is he like max? He may just be like max. Yeah, that's looking like max special defense. So this is super specially defensive Reuniclus right here. As I think I just want to go into Jirachi. I think that's safe. He clicks Calm Mind. We have the Encore for it. So he does click Future Sight. And, ooh, okay. We don't have great switches to Future Sight. It's definitely going to be that Ursaring. I wonder if I should just click Encore, but if he switches out, kind of a throw. I think I do just click U-turn. Oh, he stays in. That sucks. Very interesting. I think we just go into Rotom. Do a little pivot game here as he clicks the Thunder Wave. Huge, 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 huge. So Overheat's going to do 30 up to 32 to 37%. Not really what I'm looking for. I really don't want to get paralyzed. I think maybe our best play is to go into Ursaring. That's a good middle ground play. But it doesn't take... He knows I don't... Jirachi is really vital. I think I Volt Switch as he goes into Ursaluna. Okay. He goes into the Ursaluna, and we take the Future Sight. That did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. Let's see how much that's supposed to do. It did 48. Yeah, it's looking like no investment. No, it did 47, excuse me. It's looking like no investment, so just max special defense. Here, what do I want to do? I could click Pain Split and get Chip, or I could just go into Jirachi. Yeah, because if he clicks like a Calm Mind, I can click... He clicks Blood Moon, that's fine. A crit, that's huge. That's really big. The crit's big. I'm expecting an Earth Power here, unless he specs. I always click U-turn here, yeah. God, this is so tough. I'm gonna go into Rotom. You could click Hyper Voice, but you click the Earth Power, is what I expected. And I really want to click Pain Split, but I feel like the Blood Moon is just gonna do too much. I really, really want Rotom, but I think I do click Pain Split just to get some damage off here. So we take 24 from it, and we get to see Blood Moon does... That's looking like max. That did a lot of damage. That's max special attack modest. Maybe Silk Scarf, but that's like max. So do we go into our Ursaring, or do we go into our Valiant? I think we go into Valiant. I don't think you stay in on a fighting move. I feel like you switch into your Pecharunt. I think I can live like a Hyper Voice though. Oh, this is really tricky. The Ursaluna was always the issue in Mox. I feel like Ursaring is... I'm gonna go Valiant. I'm gonna go Valiant here. I feel like... I think you're totally expecting the fighting type move. and you're gonna switch into Petrarch. I think I just need to hard read it and just click the knockoff, because there's no way you stay in and take a fighting move, right? There's no way you stay in here and just take a fighting type attack and lose your bear. I think there's zero chance in the world that happens. I think here you always go Petrarch, and on the Petch I can go into my Ursaring. But, oh god, yeah, I knew this thing was going to be a pain. The Rotom was there. He may not have Moonlight. I don't think he's AV. Just based off the damage. But I don't know what item he could be. Could be Chople. Chopple's very possible. I think if you were Chople, we knock off. Oh god, it was AV. And he does stay in. He goes for Moonblast and he knocks out. Oh my god, you actually stayed in. I can't believe he stayed in. Okay. I cannot believe he stayed in. That's crazy to me. And I knew every time. I'm going to click low kick here. I knew every time I had to click CC there. And that's just a complete misplay on my part. Like, that's a huge misplay because I knew every time I had to click CC there. But a little bit of an over prediction. But we have the Ursaring right now. He may think that he can live a body press, a body slam, and just try to click Blood Moon, but we would knock him out with our low kick. So Ursaring versus Ursaluna right now. God, that is such a misplay on my end. I really did not think that he was going to stay in any world. I thought that Ursaluna was way too valuable, as Ursaring does take down the Ursaluna, so that's huge. But, oh god, that's really tough. Losing Val is so bad, because that means we're really going to be relying on Dragapult in the end game, but he hasn't Terra'd yet with Jolt, so I do have a free Draco when I want it, but Ursaring is really a pain for him, as he goes into Metagross. And I think I could just click Earthquake here. He knocks off our Eviolite, that's not great. But we click Earthquake, huge damage. And I'm just going to do it again. I mean, Ursaring putting in some work here, but he doesn't really have a switch into this. Petrarch's not a switch. Jolteon's definitely not a switch. Yeah, this just does crazy damage right now. Just clicking Earthquake over and over. Ursaring is huge here for us. Its debut. But already putting in the work. He could go for like a Psychic Fangs or something like that, but I'm not really scared of that. I know we can live. Ursaring, even without Eviolite, is really bulky, and already putting in the work. The knockoff does suck, but it was a free knockoff. As he goes for Rocks, that's fine. Ursaring with 2 KOs right now, huge. But yeah, Rocks are fine. I can always defog them away with my Weezing, as I don't really know what he's gonna do now. If he goes into Reuniclus, I think I have a free Earthquake, and I don't think he can live. He's like no defense. He goes into this, and to be honest, I just want to click Earthquake, and I think I will just click Earthquake. He Parting Shots. I mean, even if he goes in the Moon, he goes into Reuniclus. It is Regenerator. Okay. That makes some sense, as I'm just going to go into Jirachi here, take the Rocks damage, probably see a Future Sight come off. Ah, the T-Wave, okay. May outspeed, but we're just going to click the U-turn. Huge damage, oh my goodness. God, do I want to go into Pull? I feel like he doesn't Thunder Wave again, but I think it's a throw if I go Pull and he Thunder Waves. So I'm just going to go Ursaring, as he goes for Sunny Day. Oh. So this is tricky. I really want to click Earthquake because it just kills this guy, but if he goes in the Moon, I think I can live a Moon hit. Maybe not. I'm going to click Earthquake. I think the Moon does come in here, which kind of sucks. Could have clicked Rest. Maybe Rest is a better play. Oh, he goes into Petrarch. Well, Earthquake's going to do... God, that did nothing. I think here you go Moon. I think here you Parting Shot and go in a Moon, and I'm just going to call it. Oh, Malignant Chain, as we go for the low kick and miss, but we're just going to click Rest. Malignant should not kill us here. Goes for the Parting Shot, as this is going to be into the moon. I can ooh, the Reuniclus. Okay, that's fine. I want to just get some of these sleep turns done, because sunny day, thunderwave, sleep 1, rest. That's, you know, is what is future sight. It's fine. I just want to get like these sleep turns done. As he goes in Petra, please get the earthquake off. Please get the earthquake off. Please get the earthquake. Huge damage. Huge damage. As we will wake up next turn. Don't really want another parting shot on us. I think I could just go into wheezing, to be honest. I am going to go into wheezing. As he is going to recover, that's fine. And we take the future sight. I forgot about that. Damn. Oh, that sucks. I forgot about the future sight. I would have gone to Jirachi. Well, we go in the Pult. And we can just click Shadow Ball here, I think, pretty freely. That does huge damage. Even Hex or Shadow Ball is not going to do that much. Malignant, don't poison. Huge. Shadow Ball. I would love a Jolteon switch here. I think you switch into Moon, or you switch into Reuniclus. I'm just going to spam Shadow Ball, to be honest. 48. I'm just going to spam Shadow Ball because you don't have a switch, yeah. So, down goes Reuniclus. Here comes the Jolteon. I think you're going to click a Terra. I mean, honestly, I think Ursaring can win this in the endgame. I really think Ursaring can win this in the endgame with low kick. The question is, how much damage do I really want to get on this Jolteon? Do I want to... Like, can I beat the Pecharunt? I think I need to sack... I think I can click Shadow Ball once. Right? I mean, you Terra Fairy, Terra Blast here every day of the week. Like, it's just not a question. I feel like maybe I just go Jirachi. I feel like Jirachi's so useless right now. I am just going to go Jirachi. As he is going to Terra Fairy and Terra Blast. He protects. Interesting. And he's burned, but we know we outspeed. So, I think you just go for an Electro move here. I am just going to click Flash Cannon. As he doesn't kill us, so we're going to get some good damage off on something. The Pecharunt, okay. As special defense drop, I think he recovers here. So I'm just going to click Encore as he does recover. Nice. Okay. Huge. Now, if he's seeing Flash Cannon, I think I can just click Flash Cannon again. Or I can click Aura Sphere, predicting the moon. Or I click U-turn. I think I can click Aura Sphere here. I think I have one safe Aura Sphere. As the moon does come in. Okay, moon comes in. We click Aura Sphere. That does nothing! That did nothing! I'm clicking Encore here 100% of the time. As he clicks Knockoff, that's fine. This is a tough situation. I think I want to go Dragapult. Oh, God, this is tough. I really want to go Dragapult, but I can't click Draco freely because of the Jolteon. So I really want to go Ursaring. And you're expecting the low kick. I'm just going to click Earthquake. As you go into Jolteon, we click Earthquake. Huge damage. Huge damage. And I'm just going to click Earthquake again. Volt Switch. Fine. Please, like, Pecharunt. Oh my god, huge. Pecharunt does not take that very well. Parting Shot, Malignant Chain. Oh, this would be great if I had Clear Body now. But, I think I just want to click... Earthquake. I think you made this Malignant. Please poison. Please poison. Yes! Don't confuse. Please snap out of the confusion. Oh my god! Okay, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean to snap out of the confusion. I just needed to push through the confusion. But that is huge. As he goes into the Jolteon. And I'm going to click Rest. Yeah, you Terra Blast. This is... I don't think we can win. Oh, I don't think we can win because we're Scarf. We get one kill here, but I don't think we can knock out the moon anytime. Oh, that's terrible. As we click Shadow Ball, it doesn't kill. And we lose. Oh, if we just didn't... Oh, if I just saved the Wheezing, would have been in such a better spot. Let me just say GG to Mark. GG, man. Big ups to Mark. Great guy. That fumble with the Wheezing was my downfall for sure. He played a great game, but we go to 4-3. We need to win next week. Our differential, I believe, is 0 now. I think we were like +1 or +2, so we're either 1 or we're 0. So it's not great, but we still are in the win column. We do definitely need to win next week, because if we lose by too much, we're definitely out of playoffs. But I believe that we can do it. But thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.